Hi everyone and welcome to the Michelin Cross Continent Cup. My name is Eddie and I'm going to be the host for the rest of the show. In a few weeks, we will witness a lot of high performance and passionate drivers on the tracks in Gran Turismo sport. Michelin, the leader in high performance tires, and Gran Turismo, the best and the most successful virtual driving experience, have come together to give you an experience like no other. The tournament will host 2 weeks of qualifiers, followed by the final grand race, which will take place on the 18th of December at 7:30 p.m. UAE time, which will see 12 of our best drivers coming from various countries across 3 continents: South Africa, North Africa, India, and the Middle East. If you want to be part of the tournament, all you have to do is register yourself in the link appearing below. The qualifier window will be open for 2 weeks, starting November the 29th. Each week, we will get the best 2-lap times from each region, which will qualify our top 12 drivers to the finals, which will lead them to qualify to win the top prizes. And our top prizes are as following. The third place will be taking and winning $5,000. The second place wins $15,000. And our first place with the massive prize of $20. No, I'm just kidding. It's $20,000, ladies and gents. How exciting is that? Also, you have the chance to win exciting giveaways, and all you have to do is follow Michelin and tag a friend. So keep an eye out on all of these announcements, as we want to give one lucky winner from each region a chance to experience a superior performance of Michelin tires with the car model of your choice. And now, let's have a look at what makes Gran Turismo Sport the most successful virtual driving experience ever. Let's talk about the features of Gran Turismo. This Gran Turismo series has more features and a lot of cars that reach the number of 324 cars and 82 different track configurations. So it's so many options and so little time. For the qualifiers, drivers will race on the fan favorite Fuji International Speedway. And on the grand finals, they will race on Sardinia Road Track A. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, in a few minutes we will have a very special guest who will share with us his personal experience about the features and personal tips and tricks about the game. But for now, let's watch this video. These Lambos. Oh, for a slick start. First turn. I think everyone should be careful when there is a turn, so because that's where people lose time and speed. Right, getting back on track. Nice. Yeah, again, turns. That what kills the speed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and young ladies, let's all welcome our dear guest all the way from South Africa, Dons Plays.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I think everyone is doing great. Let me ask you about yourself. How are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic.
Perfect. What part from South Africa are you coming?
So I am right now in Pretoria, one of the capitals just outside Johannesburg. Most people know Johannesburg in South Africa.
Nice, such a nice place. Especially beaches, summer, perfect timing. All right, I have, a few questions here and there to you.
Let's get to it.
All right. For how long have you played this game?
Gran Turismo Sport, I have played quite a bit of. I started playing Gran Turismo 3 on the PlayStation 2 I then moved to Gran Turismo 5 on PlayStation 3, and that made me move to Gran Turismo Sports, which I absolutely love.
All right. What actually do you like about the game?
So I mean, with Gran Turismo Sport, you have 7 different racing categories, 82 tracks to choose from, over 300 cars on the list. It's absolutely fantastic, like your options. And the biggest key aspect for me is online playing. The competitiveness is so easy to get into. The being able to, like, whether you're casual or competitive esports racer, the online aspect of Gran Turismo Sport is super, super nice.
Talking about that, what do you think makes it different from any other virtual racing games?
I feel the community and the ease of access, how simplistic it is to actually just join and race online and start learning the game and joining and becoming better at it. Whereas some other games, it's very difficult, very tricky to get into the community, get into the racing. Where sports, it's very simple.
All right. I have a little bit of a personal question to you, like out of
Yes.
curiosity. I just want to know your favorite car.
So my favorite car will have to be the Lexus RCF, the GT3 class.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that actually. I was expecting something totally different, but Lexus. Okay.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, maybe a Porsche, a Ferrari, something like that. No.
So I do like the Porsche GT3 RS, but if I had to choose something else, I'll choose a Nissan GTR R35.
Is it something you would recommend?
I would recommend the Lexus RCF. It's a very easy car to learn how to use.
Okay. Talking about recommendations, what message would you deliver to all of our players?
So I mean, what Michelin has put together with a tournament of a $40,000 prize pool, I mean, that is absolutely insane. $20,000 to first place, $15,000 to second place, and $5,000 to third place. It's absolutely mind-boggling to just do an online racing tournament, and you can potentially win $20,000 if you come first. It's insane what Michelin's doing.
I was gonna actually register myself and try to compete with other players, just aiming for the first place prize. Because
yeah, I feel we need to get in there. We have to take part of this because that's a life-changing money. That's a lot of money.
Well, talking about winning the prizes, what tips would you give all the players to achieve better timings for their laps? Since everyone is aiming for the first place prize.
So there's a lot of aspects that come in to play with racing. I would have to say tip number 1 is being smooth and consistent. Learn the track, become consistent, follow your racing lines. A big factor to watch out for is penalties. Do not get penalties. Penalties throw you off your game. They throw your momentum off. Try and avoid getting penalties. Slow your pace down if you're making mistakes. Take your time and do it right, and be cautious, be smooth, be consistent. Do not over push yourself. Do not go for gaps that you cannot make. Do not get penalties. It will ruin your day. As well, one of the second biggest factors is your tire management. Tire management is so crucial. Tire management can make or break your game. It can make you win and it can make you lose. Know your tire management, know the condition of the track, know what track you're running, do your research, and make sure you have your tires planned out, have your compounds ready to go, and look after your tires once you're using them.
Absolutely agree with you on all the tips you have given all the players. I have a personal question to you. Since you've been talking
Yes.
about it with so excitement and all of this experience, I would love to know who's your favorite driver.
So my favorite driver growing up, I looked up a lot to Jenson Button. He was definitely one of my favorite F1 drivers. I believe he does a different class racing now. I haven't caught up with him, but I used to watch him all the time as a kid.
All right. Okay. I have a little bit of a tricky question to you, and
Yes.
I'd love to know your favorite tire brand.
So my favorite tire brand is the tires I personally use, which is Michelin's, especially out racing on the track. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, absolutely phenomenal tires. Like I said, depends on the tires, can make you win or lose, and you definitely win more with those. So.
Absolutely agree with you again and again. Thank you, Don's Place, for being with us today and sharing your great experience. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're most welcome. Guys, how exciting was that? Don't forget that you could be a winner for exciting giveaways from Michelin. All you have to do is follow Michelin online and tag a friend, because Michelin wants you to enjoy an experience as exceptional as it is in real life. Ladies and gents, before I let you go, I just want to remind you with the schedule and the dates of the tournament. We're gonna have 2 weeks of qualifiers starting on the 29th of November, following up on the 18th of December with the grand final race that's gonna be at 7:30 p.m. UAE time. Bear in mind that there is $40,000 prize pool. All you have to do is register in the link below to be part of this tournament. And next week, we will have an overview on the contestants and the drivers and the leaderboards to see what's happening with them. Thank you all for watching. I wish you guys a great evening. Enjoy it to the max. See you next week.